Shall we?
We shall.
Hearty snaps.
Hearty snap.
And
jerky
307
snaps.
reacts. It's me, Matt. It's him, Chris.
Yeah.
And we're trying to sell beef jerky. We just got to hope that, somebody buys on at some point. We actually had some deer jerky in here on one of our previous videos.
Jerky,
I don't know if it'll come out before this one or not. I don't know how it works. I don't know how any of this works yet.
Yeah.
But, whatever. We'll figure it out at some point. But today we're watching Shinedown.
Yes.
Featuring Jelly Roll.
Yes.
Simple Man live at Blue Ridge Rockfest 2021. Now, as far as I am aware, this just happened recently, right?
Yes, very recently. Yep. And that's one of those. Blue Ridge Rockfest is one that I wish I could go to. There's so many bands there that I've actually played with when I was with my old band. Like Chelsea Grin was there.
Oh, nice.
Breaking Benjamin. Like there was a whole bunch of sweet bands there. I mean, it's
Shinedown's there.
The
yeah,
bill was ridiculous.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
everything from Five Finger Death Punch to Ice Nine Kills. Like, I mean, it was wild.
All right. So there's a video with this.
Yes.
This one's 8 minutes long. I'm not exactly sure what we're getting into, but Chris told me about this 2 days ago or something like that, and said it was on the list, and we had to check it out. It's brand new. So,
which, by the way, Jelly Roll, Mr. Roll, if you're watching, congratulations on getting to play at the Opry. He got offered a spot to go sing at the Grand Ole Opry, which is kind of a big deal. He made a big, long, emotional post about it.
That's a big deal for sure.
The guy grew up in Nashville or around Nashville in Antioch, which is pretty close.
That is like a legendary venue, man.
And he was saying one of the things, like, he would go there and watch all these other acts perform, but he was always known as the kid that was always in trouble or always in, juvenile detention. He wasn't ever going to be good enough to do nothing.
To do anything like that, yeah.
And, he started to believe that himself. He'd go, man, I'm never going to be able to play on that stage, like, ever. It's not going to happen. Well, it happened for him, and it was amazing just to watch him on Instagram, like, break down in tears.
Yeah,
and just be a big thing.
That's definitely a big deal. So, wow,
congratulations to you, sir.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to seeing some footage from that.
Yeah,
it's going to be amazing.
We are absolutely going to react to that. That's awesome. Before we get into this one, make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe, head over to Jelly Roll's page, and make sure to give him a like and a subscription. Also,
why not Shinedown, man?
I mean, if you want to, I'm sure they don't really need the help, but like if you want to head over to Shinedown's page and give him a like and go for it.
Brett's a pretty cool
on
guy.
October 10th, we will be going live on our YouTube page. So make sure you're going to be here. Make sure to be here for that because we're going to be giving away T-shirts. We're going to be doing a Rate or Roast My Ride,
man.
Like, it's going to be a really, really good thing. My car is probably going to make that list at some point. It's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Boosh is like, I already have the photos, bro. So make sure you guys check in for that. And without further ado, let's just get into this and see what we got going on. This is about 8 minutes long, so let's see what we get into. Here we go.
Let's get it.
Are you serious? No way.
Oh, nuh-uh. Okay.
Dude, fucking let's go, son. You fucking can't stand shit, dog. Fucking shit, dog. What? Doing Simple Man, motherfucker. Yeah, let's go.
I love Excited Jelly Roll, man. He's
so
such
pumped.
a cool guy.
Just sing it down, that right there, but then I give it all to them. Except for the back half. I don't want to confuse you, though. So I'm just trying to think of...
I know how it goes. So don't worry. The good news is I'll feed off of it.
And the good thing is, too, a lot, like you said, man, the more, we rehearse it, sometimes it's just like, what am I doing? Let's just get up there and just do it.
I'm confident in the second half of the first verse for sure. I can do the second.
Oh, this is so cool, dude.
It's like the behind the scenes.
This is really cool shit, especially for somebody like me who's really like involved in music and loves to see, like how bands interact with each other behind stage and things like that. Like these are cool moments. Like when they're shaking hands and like this is the plan.
Wait, which by the way, sorry,
No,
I
you're
just
good.
have
No,
to
you're
say
good.
this before I forget. This guy right here, this guy who's reaching over to shake his hand, I forget his name.
The guy in the dreads.
Yes, but he is a
braids or whatever they are.
fantastic guitar player, man.
Okay.
I've seen him live. I saw Shinedown live in Spokane years ago, and I think that Shinedown is hands down one of the best shows I've ever seen live, like ever.
Okay, all right.
There was a fight that broke out, and Brett, the lead singer, he stopped the whole thing. And he was like, "Oh, so you think it's cool to just like beat women? Like that's dope." And so he let the girl come up on stage, and she got to hang out backstage for like the rest of the set, which was super sick. Like,
quick digression. I've seen a band. I can't remember what band it was. I can't remember who it was, but there was a punk rock band that did something similar to that. They were in the middle of playing one of their sets, and they saw some like a thing start happening. It was like a mosh pit kind of thing. But there was a girl that didn't want to get involved, and she started getting thrown around and stuff like that. And he literally, the lead singer of the band, was like, "Stop!" Like in the middle of the song, was like, "Everybody stop!" And he stopped the whole thing, and he was like, "Dude, dude, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, that's a fucking girl, dude, and she didn't want to be in there. Like, show some fucking respect.
Yeah.
And, like, stop the whole thing. I was like, dude, that's cool. Like, that's... Show some respect, yo. Yeah. Like, show some respect to the people. Not everybody wants to be in the mosh with you, right?
But we do love these behind the scenes things.
This is insane. This is this is like really, really cool shit. So we're just gonna keep going.
Thanks for joining us today.
Like, this is how this came together.
He just says, thanks for joining us today.
This came together in literally like probably
an hour,
less than an hour, less than an hour before they actually did this. And he was just like, yeah, man, I know your songs. Like, I can do this. And they were like, okay, which parts do you want? And he was like, you know what, dude? I'm
confident in this part of the verse. So
let's
that's
just
kind of
like. And he's like, and then I go for it. And he's like, you know what? I'll feed off of you. So let's just go.
Let's just do it.
And then the lead singer's like, you know what? Sometimes it's better to not rehearse. Let's just fucking do it.
Well, he's like, sometimes you rehearse, and then you get up there, you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Where
so
are we
let's just fucking do it. All right. Look at that.
Oh, I wish I could have gone, man.
Maestro.
Man, the sound there is just great.
It's crazy.
I would like to say that I think that Shinedown's version of this song is probably my favorite.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love that.
Brent's such a great singer.
I forgot to mention this when they were talking backstage about like how they were doing the thing. I love that the lead singer, I don't know his name. Brent. I love that he was like, when he was talking to Jelly Roll, he was like, you know what? Like, you're confident in those two. And then like for the last one, dude, I pretty much just give it all to them.
Yeah,
like,
to the crowd,
essentially implying that, like, for the last one, he's just going to turn the mic around and the crowd is going to sing it. Yeah. He absolutely knows that that's going to happen with this song. That's how confident you can be in front of a crowd like this when you get to that level. Like, you can
just like the crowd's going to sing it.
They're going to sing it. Like, so at that point, at the end of the song, to save my voice for the rest of the set, I'm going to turn the mic around and just give it to the crowd.
Yeah.
Little tidbit of trivia there for anyone that doesn't know. That's typically why they do that in live shows. A, it's fun and it's an attractive thing for the crowd, and it helps the crowd engage more with the band. But B, it's also a little tidbit trick for the lead singer to help preserve his voice.
He's like, I'm going to take a drink and like hang out for a second.
Like the crowd knows this song, and it's one of our most one of their most popular.
And I'll
ones.
tell you, if you've never played on stage, especially in a rock band, man, it gets hot. You're sweaty, and you're like on song 3 out of 10. You're like, oh shit.
No amount of rehearsal will prepare you for the dehydration that happens on live
cardio.
Stage. It doesn't matter. Like
lots of cardio and lots of water.
You can rehearse and rehearse and rehearse like you're playing on stage, and it still is different when you get on stage.
Yeah.
You dehydrate 10 times faster, I swear to God. So,
the lights, the people, the heat.
It's a voice-saving technique that lead singers do to give the song to the crowd. But I love that I love that he can be that confident and just go, at the end of it, I just give it to them. And I'm excited to hear that part. So let's go.
He's got such a good voice, man. He all motions him out.
Oh.
That's his daughter there.
Right there
I
next
believe
to him?
in California, yeah.
Okay.
I gotta say, Jelly Roll, I've been there before, man. Like, this is one of those songs just everybody knows. He goes, hey, man, you want to go out and perform it live? And then I'm like, oh, shit.
All of a sudden, you don't know any of the words?
Like, what if I forget the words?
Yeah.
So then you're sitting there in the studio. You're like, okay, I got to pretend that I've never heard the song before, and I'm going to practice this like it's the very first time.
Yeah, all of a sudden,
and
you don't know any of the words.
Yeah.
Like, oh, God.
Yeah, so, like, I love that it shows this where it's like, you know, he gets in front of people all the time and does this, and he's still goes backstage
Nervous.
and he sits there with the lyrics, make sure he's getting everything
I got to
right.
make sure
Like,
I know what's going on. Can you sit
like
down?
I
He sits
love
down
that.
with the
Yeah.
actual with the
the
guitar player,
and
he's
it's
like,
let's figure it
run
out.
me through this. All right.
Yeah, that's sick.
Say something about you.
And then he'll say something about you.
You just look at me when you're ready to start.
Oh, that's sick. So, dude, kudos to that guitar player.
Yeah.
Like, so after we get to this point in the words, after he sings this part, I'm just going to, after Brent sings this line, I'm going to keep playing this one loop back and forth. He's going to introduce you. And when you're ready, look over at me.
Yeah,
And
we'll go.
And then you're
Yeah.
in. Like, dude,
Yeah.
that's such a good communication thing. That's
It is.
vital for
And that's
situations
big.
like this.
Yeah.
Like, that was a big move on
That's
his part.
something we as Ford and Fossil need to work on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a big move on his part, and
Yeah.
that was like a huge thing for like just to watch, to witness
Yeah.
that going on. Like that happens even at like the big pro level. 'Cause
Yeah,
obviously
for
that happens
sure.
on the local level, but like to see it happen for dudes that are like these guys are on they're in the
totally
stratosphere.
different, like,
they're in
yeah.
the stratosphere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like it's cool to see that it happens up
Yeah.
there too. You know, like
That's
that
sick.
camaraderie is great.
When you're ready to start.
And then beautiful. Oh my god. And I just lost my guts. Like,
Dude,
oh.
for real, man. Oh, there we go.
Oh, dude, what?
You know, I just noticed something when he's saying you find a woman, right? A lot of times though the O's, you find a woman. A lot of people hold a he does a woman, which I love that. That's sick.
Dude, talk about being jaded, man. Like walking out onto that stage.
man.
Dude, and
Just doing it.
First of all, when he announced his name and the whole crowd lit up, and then
Yeah.
he sang the first 3 notes and the crowd lit up even more,
Yeah.
acknowledging the fact that they think you are a badass.
Yeah.
Like you sang the first notes and everyone in the crowd was like, damn.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's how I felt when I first saw Jelly Roll. He sang
Yeah.
his first 3 notes and I was like, whoa.
Holy
whoa,
shit, yeah.
Oh, boy came out. Like, what is up, dude?
And what's wild is a lot of people that go to this show, like I think Jelly Roll performed there, but he wasn't like, if you look at the flyer, they have like Shinedown, Five Finger Death Punch.
Right,
you
yeah,
know,
he wasn't like a name on
Like it was
there.
like big bands were like the big ones, and then they had all the other little bands in tiny
said Jelly Roll.
font
Honestly, I
underneath
think
for
I
day to
remember
day.
seeing that
Because I
flyer.
sent it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So like,
And Jelly Roll was on there, but it was just
yeah,
a little. He was in the.
he was one of the openers
He was in the
or
cluster.
whatever the fuck.
The
yeah.
cluster is the cluster of bands at the bottom of
Yeah.
the flyer. He was one of the cluster names. Yeah.
So and it's wild because you know there's people who are here. They're like, dude, Shinedown's playing. Shinedown's my favorite band. I've listened to them for years. They're blah blah blah
probably
blah blah.
don't know who Jelly Roll
and they don't know
is.
who Jelly Roll is. And he gets out there and sings. Right? They go, oh, you know, welcome Jelly Roll, blah 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 blah. And then they're like, oh,
They're
okay,
like, oh,
this
his
is cool.
friend-
And they
his
kind of
friend comes
clap or
on.
whatever.
Yeah, cool.
And then he sings. They're like, oh,
And then he sings
shit.
the first bar, and they're like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
oh, this isn't like just his friend. This is like this dude's legit.
Yeah, this dude, like, doing shit,
That's
like-
how I was when I first saw him. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, we're gonna watch someone that Chris likes. And then he started singing. And I was like, whoa,
oh,
whoa, okay, this guy can sang, bro.
Yeah,
All right,
sang.
Let's keep going.
I love that. That's such a high part there, man. Jelly Roll's like, man, I can't do this chorus. I don't blame him.
That's me right there.
Yeah.
If I ever get a guest part on anybody's set, that's usually me
Yeah.
in the high parts. I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't sing this, but
You guys got it.
I'll do simple. Simple. I could do that one, but the next. Yeah, I don't think that's
Yeah.
gonna be. Unless you want me to ruin your set, and I know you
Yeah.
don't want that. So
Right. No. And the crazy thing is I know Jelly Roll can sing, But there are those notes that are just out of your register.
Kudos to my drummer Lane. Lane is a fantastic singer, and he can play guitar as well.
Yeah.
And this is one of the songs that he used to cover back in the day when he did acoustic shows, and he can hit them, man. The boy can play and sing. He definitely has. He's got better pipes than I do. Fact of the matter is, I just sing punk better than he does. So that's why we're at where we're at. So anyways, let's go back 5.
I love that though, man. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
They sound real good together.
That is so sick.
I love that line for line, man. That's
and
cool.
that's the thing. The great thing about this is I'm going to go back 15 here, but if you watch,
this was not planned
at the beginning of this. They were both kind of trying to figure out what they were going to
do next.
And Jelly Roll kind of let Brent do his
take the first part of the verse,
and then
Brent pointed at him.
Once there was a pause,
Jelly,
you can see it right here in this freeze frame. Jelly is pointing back at him right after Brent stopped singing, going, "Okay, I got you. Like, I got this line."
And what I think it is here, we'll back it up one more. How many did you go back? 15?
I went back 3 right now. So
okay.
One more is 20.
So we're going to go one more is 20, okay?
And this is where.
Now watch. This is where Brent starts to sing the verse, okay?
Yep.
Now, during the verse, Brent looks over at him and then looks back, and Jelly sees that, and Jelly's like, "You take it." And they both point at each other, and you notice they both sing gold.
Right, yep.
And then he they do the line, and then they start switching back and forth, which was great. Like, I love that.
It's like 2 audio waves that are different, and then all of a sudden, after a certain point, they start doing the same thing. Like, that's exactly kind of what they're doing. Like, they're getting on the same page, and they
were just trying to figure it out, which is super cool. I love
the fact
to see
that it all happened live in front of thousands of people. Man, there's so many people there. It's crazy, and they were just like, "Yeah, let's run it and see what happens." So, oh shit, let's go forward. Here we go.
Yeah.
Not singing.
Right.
There it is.
See, there it is.
That was the confirmation right there. And now Brent's like, "This is what's going on."
Yeah. He looks over at him like, I love that.
There it is. And now they're both singing, I think. There we go. He's like, him. Oh, and he got it too, man.
Oh man, dude, Brent's great.
That's awesome.
Man, just like, oh, there we go, Jelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
My headphones are falling off.
He wasn't on camera, but he did it. Listen, we're gonna go back 10.
Oh, I love that gravel, 10. Man.
So it's gonna show the other band members here, but listen to Jelly Roll just go for it, and he got it. He nailed it.
He nailed it. There's Jelly. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at
he's like, yeah.
That right there. That's the smile of a man. Hold on. That's a smile of a man who knows he just nailed the part that he was worried about.
Yeah,
he knows he was the one part.
That's the smile of, I didn't know I could hit that note, but I got it.
I knew I was going to try it. I didn't know how it was going to go, and it went well. And that's the rewarding face that you get right there.
I love that.
That encapsulates the feeling of a good performance, all in one single motion right there. It's beautiful. Let's keep going. He's so happy.
There you go. I've always wondered what that feels like.
I've had a really small taste of that in like a hometown scene. You know, like when you play
like
those,
there's like 50
you
people,
play those
maybe
really
100
big shows
like,
where you get like 100 people and they happen to be a good crowd of people that know one or two of your songs, and you take a chance on going like, you know, sing this part, and then you guys stop, and then you hear them singing it, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then you start playing it, and you're like, I did not expect that at all.
Yeah.
And so I know what that feels like on like a microscopic hometown level.
like-
I can't. That thing that just happened, I might piss my pants. I might pee.
Dude, I can't. I would imagine
What is
I
that?
would be shaking, smiling, and shitting my pants all at the same time.
That would be.
Like,
It would be one of those
I would
moments where
shit your pants.
that's my trademark.
That
would be one of those things where, like, as a guitar player,
Yeah.
the singer would do the thing and turn around, and I would hear all the people, and I probably immediately would like stop playing and like turn around to the drummer or somebody behind me
like,
with just his face like,
huh?
and then and then start playing again.
Yeah.
But like in that moment where like you expect it, you know someone's gonna be singing it back, but then the sound happens and you're like, that's louder than the stage
it's
sound.
big, man.
It's
It's
louder
big.
than us. Like, and we're all plugged in coming through speakers, and these guys are just dominating
There.
our
Yeah.
sound. Like,
Man, that's cool.
That's on a level that I don't know anything about. Like, I've never experienced, and I can't imagine what it's like. It's got to be
I would love to one
absolutely
day, man. Like,
insane, dude. So anyways, let's go back. Here we go. Wow.
man, that is cool.
Hey, yo, you make sure you do it for your daughters, too.
Oh, and then they put
the drums in there.
yeah, just
Yeah.
I'm just gonna right on that last note. I'm just gonna press this pad and it's gonna go 808, and just like rattle the whole arena, dude. Like,
No, I think his drummer's actually.
oh,
He's just sat down.
no, I think it was. I
okay,
think it was
you're right, it's
808. I think,
808s, yeah.
but regardless, he probably hit a trigger that triggered the thing, like when he sat down. So, and that's
Maybe,
probably
yeah.
part. That's probably part of the thing.
Hey, yo, you make sure you do it for your daughters, too.
Oh no, he was putting his headphones on.
That's a
So I think it's all
sound guy.
digital. Yeah.
I love when he was doing that at the end, like giving a whole bunch of information. We love you guys. Blah 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 blah.
His voice cracked.
Brett just looks at. He's like,
Oh yeah, he's like, oh,
this is just natural for this guy.
he's just doing all the stuff.
like listen to Jelly Roll here. We're gonna back it up 15 for the editor, okay?
And he's like, oh, look it. Dude, that is so legit,
Oh man, dude! Like,
Shout outs to SP Media for getting all those behind the scenes shots.
For real,
and, like,
man.
For doing all that like on stage footage too.
Yeah.
That's really like it gives you a feel of what it's like to be there with them. It like
Yeah.
makes you feel like you're on stage with them, which is
and,
super cool.
and that's some of the coolest things. Like there's been a lot of shows that I've been to where I was just helping out a band. Like, hey man, do you think we could like borrow your trailer? You know, yeah, dude, I'll hook the trailer up to my truck. I'll help you load your gear, drive you there, whatever. Help you unload, and you know, I've run security for some bands and shit. But like, those shows are my favorite because I don't necessarily have to worry about performing, but you get to share in the experience and see what it looks like from the stage.
Yeah, for sure.
And everything that goes on behind the scenes and what makes the show an enjoyable show. Not only for the audience, but for the band members as well.
A well-run show can be just as enjoyable to watch as it can to be, to play in. Like a well-run show is a beautiful thing. It's an artistic performance in itself. Everything being streamlined, everyone getting on stage at the right time, the crowd being there, the crowd being amped. Everybody getting along. Like there's an energy that happens at good shows.
That's a big thing that the Knitting Factory in Spokane is very good at. Is making sure the crowd is amped.
Good vibe.
Because you can always tell when the band's about 5 to 10 minutes, they're about ready to get on stage, they'll start playing stuff like Simple Man to get people singing. Mm-hmm. They'll start doing Don't Stop Believin' or Michael Jackson. They'll start getting all these classics that everybody knows and everybody's engaged and involved and dancing and whatever. And then the band comes out and everybody's all hyped, ready to go.
It's a super smart tactic. Why not get people familiarized and get them
pay attention next time we go to a concert. See if they do that.
You'll know.
I bet you they do.
They'll play,
if they're a good venue, they do.
They'll play songs like, if they're not like old classic songs, they'll play like new modern classic songs like The Weeknd and things like that.
Yeah, they'll play like The Weeknd and Drake tunes and whatever.
Get people like feeling good and like familiarizing themselves with like, oh, okay, I'm getting in that music listening mood. So,
there was there for a little bit. Machine Gun Kelly, like they played that before a Night Prevail show. Dude, everybody was losing their mind. Like it was insane. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's 5 out of 5 backwards hats for me.
Oh, dude, all day.
Like that
all day.
Can't not be. Like it's a live show. It's Shinedown. It's Jelly Roll. It's Simple Man. It's in front of a bunch of like.
I've got to say, I love as much as I love seeing Jelly Roll perform, and I really do. He's one of my favorite guys I love to watch. I really enjoy his behind the scenes stuff, like significantly more. And that's not to take away from his singing ability or anything. It's just like I know what to expect when he's on stage. He's gonna sing. He's going to do a kick-ass job. But then seeing him like turn into a 10-year-old kid, we're doing Simple Man, bro. And he just like loses it. Like I love that.
Yeah, for sure. It's great, man. I love it.
He seems like a good guy to hang out with. I'd love to. Jelly Roll, if you're watching this, you ever playing a show near? I know we were going to try to do the North Dakota and Denver one. However, just everything happened with life, and that isn't going to happen this year. But
when you come back through, we'll catch you next year for sure. Or if you're coming back through before then, maybe we'll catch you at the end of the year. But definitely next year. So.
But
next year is going to be our year for traveling and shows. People,
it is.
Like keep that in mind.
We're going to be Redneck Raven next year,
out and about.
We're going to be driving to Denver for shows all the time.
We're going to set up a mobile rig and we're going to start doing things on the road. It's going to be pretty. It's
going to be
guys.
fun,
Get
man.
Ready. 2022 is going to be a big deal for our channel.
Yeah.
So anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down. But I don't know why you leave a thumbs down. You really can't after something like that. If you did, I don't know why you're here.
I'm hyped after watching it.
I'm jazzed up after that one. So make sure you smash our subscribe button, ring our bell, right, and set it to all.
Set it to all.
That makes you part of our notification gang, which is a free $99 subscription.
Yeah.
That's free $99, not free. Free $99 every single month for you. You just get you get to see all the videos we put out 6 days a week.
Last time I looked at our statistics, 73.97% of you that watch our videos are not subscribed, and it's free. So go ahead and click that subscribe button.
Hashtag lame. Yeah, dude. Like you should probably
73%, dude. That's big.
You're gonna watch the video and not subscribe after we ask you to, and we do all this hard work for you guys. Come on, man. It's just a little.
We still love you. Just come on over to the dark side. You can hit the subscribe
button and turn the notifications off on your phone if you want. I don't care, but still run the red button. You know what I mean? That does a lot for us.
Click the bar.
Yeah, do the thing. But anyways,
With that, we'll see you guys next time. Bow. They were in trouble with the studio.
Because they were.
How the fuck is that their problem?
They were super budgeted. They were, huh? They were really, really mainstream budgeted. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
it's bro. That's the thing is, it's not their fart. Their fart.
It's not their fart.
It's not their fart. It's not their fault. But the record company says that it is their fault.
Yeah,
and so,
it's not.
It is their fault.
What the market is.
Yeah.
But, so he was saying studio time was just insane. They spent hours and hours and hours.
I bet it was wild.
Practicing and
You rehearse probably 8 hours a day minimum.
He said their longest day was 28 hours in the studio.
Yep.
Dude, fuck that.
In the studio, when you have breaks, you can go out and smoke cigarettes and in the little lounge area we'll have food delivered so that you can eat out there, but you stay where the studio is and you don't go anywhere. If you need something, we have it driven in. Like
you go to the bathroom or call delivery guy.
That's exactly it. Like if you got to shit, you go shit, and then like smoke a cigarette, and then you're back in the room. Like we work all day and all night. It's crazy. But when you're working on a budget and when somebody is paying you to do that work, well, you get the work done and you do it as damn well as you can. So and that's kind of how it goes. But anyways.